So, Solomon, we were discussing the impact of the vitamins and the impact that they've had on the child patients. And my question was, on a day-to-day level, how has taking the vitamin supplements daily impacted the quality of life and I guess the quality of health for the child patients? And is there any data around that? Like, has it led to fewer hospitalizations, fewer pain crises? Because the purpose of this mission, the purpose of the vitamins was to give these kids better health on a daily level so they can live their lives and have some normalcy. So I'd love to hear more about that.
All right. So far we have given CITAMIL to over 1,000 people, and we see them first at our Wuse clinic, Guarimpa, and Kuba clinics, and we get to receive collect data about their experience with CITAMIL. The people outside Abuja, the organizations we partner with, we also collect data on a sheet, on a Google sheet, and this data we juxtapose it with, for example, they come in for follow-up, we juxtapose it with the intake, and we sort of describe what we have observed. For our Wuse clinic, for example, people have come in and they say that they have reduced crisis frequencies, they have reduced crisis severity. That is, if they were having pains, say every month, like a child came and said he had not had pain for 3 months since they started CITAMIL. So they were having pains every month before, once every month, some twice every month, but now no pain at all for the past 3 months. People come back and they say they have reduced fatigue, that is, they are stronger than before. They're able to do house chores, which they couldn't do before. Now, if we were to put this in like an evaluation, and we say quality of health and quality of life, we could call the variables or the indicators, we would say fatigue, sleep, appetite, level of pain, and frequency of pain. Now, for frequency of crisis, we've had people come in and say that they have less crisis or even no crisis at all, like I have said. Then for fatigue, people come in and they say that uh, like they couldn't walk long distances before, they couldn't do schoolwork. It's prevented them from doing house chores. And so the parents come in and say that they're able to clean the house and play with their friends, and they even have more energy than before. And then for eating, the appetites have improved. And people even complain, the parents even complain now that they eat too much as against before they were picky eaters and they couldn't eat before. So these are some of the observations we have been noticing. And so we started reaching out to partner organizations. Dr. Davis gave me the directive to reach out to partner organizations to ask them for information too about that's their own observation and observation of the parents of these beneficiaries about what they are feeling and how they are feeling. And we will get a report soon.
One question too. So having pain crisis is one thing. Having continual grinding, those behind the scenes pain that they've gotten to live with, is another thing entirely. What have you seen in regards to that?
So for people that have got the chronic pain now, and it's, like you have said, it's different from the crisis, which is a sudden onset. Not many of them have come in. Well, we've not seen many cases of chronic pain, but the ones we've seen, we've asked them, and I think one of them, she said the pain stopped. Now she was having peptic ulcer disease, and so we advised her on how to take it. We gave her the nutrients, and she said the pain stopped. Uh, so that's the known case I can remember from the top of my head. But we surely have gotten people that have chronic pain that have said pain, level of pain, and yes, the level of pain has reduced and even stopped.
Tell us about that nurse who is in Guantu. She's on CITAMIL herself. How old is she?
She's about 35.
Okay.
She's
So
now
tell us
30
about that.
years. So she was having uh crisis. She was having what you call it? Uh, fatigue. So she was getting tired often. And so far, she said since she started CITAMIL, she has been feeling well. she has actually been able to expand. I think she has made significant strides as regards our Kaduna reach for the CITAMIL distribution. And she said she's feeling more full of life and she's able to reach more kids. And the last time she had to be hospitalized was because she had anemia. So she saw that her PCV blood count dropped lower than it should, lower than the steady PCV, and so she had to transfuse. But apart from that, she has not had any problems or pains. She's even doing a video to send to us to talk about her experience with CITAMIL. And so her mom too, the mom had think she had this because the mom is a sickle cell patient. She's a warrior, and the daughter too is a sickle cell patient. And the mom has
Wow.
said that she told me that the mom was always having pains because we saw her when we went to Cairo in Nasarawa State. The first time we went to for the village outreach, we saw that the mother was having this tingling sensation, and she was having pain, repeated pain. And the last time I checked her, she said, of course, we gave her lifestyle advices and gave her CITAMIL because it was also to help the mother. She said the tingling sensation reduced when she applied our lifestyle intervention and also um, proceeded to administer CITAMIL. And the mom has been doing good so far.